first story tonight started with an email from a viewer. She said she had been held at gunpoint, falsely arrested, and taken to prison in Florence. Federal agents accusing her of being an ex-con who violated her parole.
But this woman says they have the wrong person, and now she has to prove that she's not somebody else. She wrote to ABC15 asking for help, saying, "I feel so violated, betrayed, and wronged by my own government officials."
Her email ended up in the inbox of investigator Jennifer Kovaleski. She's unraveling the mystery for us tonight, talking with this woman and pushing for answers.
Okay, just say and spell your name for me so I make sure we get it right.
Penny McCarthy, Penny, no E, McCarthy, MC, capital CARTHY.
This is the story of what happened to 66-year-old Penny McCarthy.
Are you Carole Anne Rozak?
No.
Imagine knowing who you are, and now imagine police telling you you're somebody else.
Have you ever been Carole Anne Rozak?
Never met her, don't know her, no.
But she says federal agents insist you're looking at 70-year-old Carole Anne Rozak.
I'm a 66-year-old woman. I'm a senior citizen that got picked up at gunpoint in her front yard and taken to prison.
Penny and her family insist this is a wild case of mistaken identity.
I'm mad, I'm hurt, all of a sudden I'm on antidepressants, I'm on blood pressure medicine, I'm on medicine to sleep at night, all because somebody didn't do their job right in the government.
Penny's never hurt anybody a day in her life. Sorry.
That's her younger sister, Tracy Red.
Sorry, sis.
They're both still processing the trauma.
I couldn't get a hold of her for 3 days.
Her daughter, Patricia Huffman, talked to us from Texas. She also verified her mom's identity.
It almost makes my brain stop working to think about the level of injustice involved here.
Her family showed us years of memories. They say Penny's a mother of 5 with 11 grandchildren who spent most of her life in Colorado, and not one photo in an orange jumpsuit until last month.
A little old lady, sorry, Ben, gardening in her slippers in her front yard, and it takes 6 U.S. Marshals to take her down.
And I'm right like about here.
She clearly remembers the moment. 6 officers wearing bulletproof vests, identifying themselves as federal marshals. Penny says it happened almost a month ago outside her Phoenix home.
They're hanging out the windows, and then they're out the doors, and they're pointing rifles at me.
She describes a clear show of force.
And he's telling me that if I look at them again, he's going to tase me.
All to arrest a 66-year-old woman.
What is going through your head at that moment?
I'm being robbed. Something's wrong. And he calls me Carole. And I'm looking around like, I don't know anybody named Carole.
Penny says they would only tell her they were arresting her for a parole violation.
They proceeded to chain my ankles, chain my wrists, put me in the back of a car.
According to Penny, they transported her to federal prison in Florence, Arizona, where she would spend one long, agonizing night living the life of a different woman.
How was your experience in federal prison?
Scary as hell. I've never been so uncomfortable, so cold.
That's because of what she says she had to go through.
The whole having to be strip searched 3 times in front of all of these people. It's just humiliating and degrading.
Penny and her family want to know, why was she arrested? What led police to make this raid? Questions we wanted to ask federal marshals and the U.S. Attorney's Office.
They had a picture of my Facebook picture as what they ID'd me by.
How is my mom, who's on a fixed income, supposed to afford an attorney to prove she's not someone when we don't even know why they think she's that person in the first place, and they are completely unwilling to tell us anything?
I would think they would need a lot more than that.
But here's where this story takes another wild twist.
My belief in the whole legal system is non-existent.
According to the federal court paperwork, the woman police say is Penny has a checkered past, but her crimes and parole violation date back to the 1990s in Oklahoma. So why are officers in Arizona making an arrest on a parole violation out of Oklahoma from more than 2 decades ago?
I was arrested on a warrant from 1999 in Oklahoma. I have never lived in Oklahoma.
No one will tell us, or Penny and her family, and the mystery only deepens from here. Those same federal records show Carole Anne Rozak went to prison for non-violent crimes. again, committed 3 states away.
I could see, even if you thought I was her, if she'd been a murderer, then I could just see this.
The ABC15 investigators obtained this mugshot of a much younger Carole Anne Rozak after she was released from federal custody in 1999 in Texas. The only photo evidence we have of the woman officers say is Penny. Here's Penny's recent Facebook photo she says they used to identify her.
I don't look like this lady.
And according to these records, Carole Anne Rozak was born in Canada.
I'm so bad at geography, I couldn't even point which side of Canada Ontario's on.
Another piece of compelling evidence.
I have my birth certificate.
Penny showed us her California birth certificate and Colorado driver's license. They show her birth date in 1957 doesn't match the one written on court documents. What is your message to the U.S. Marshals and the U.S. Attorney's Office?
You guys f***ed up. You can bleep me. It'll come out.
This needs to have an internal investigation with the U.S. Marshal.
66-year-old Penny McCarthy now has to prove in Arizona federal court she's Penny and not 70-year-old Carole Anne Rozak.
The truth will win out, no matter how much they torture me in the process.
The U.S. Marshal Service here in Arizona now confirming they did arrest a woman believed to be Carole Anne Rozak. But here's what's interesting. They made the arrest on behalf of U.S. Marshals in Oklahoma and say those agents thought Rozak was living under the alias of Penny McCarthy. A federal judge set an identity hearing for next Tuesday in Arizona. That's where Penny has to prove she's Penny. We will be in the courtroom.
This is an absolutely wild story, first of all. But isn't there some way they can figure this out? Don't they have at least fingerprints that could match this old case?
Katie and Javier, we expect that's going to be something that comes up in the court hearing next week. According to Penny, though, she says that investigators initially told her that her fingerprints matched. But then when she goes to court, a judge lets her out of custody. She told me that a big part of that, the prosecutor said in the courtroom that they didn't have anyone who could identify or analyze her fingerprints. So it appears the story has changed.
Yeah.
This, again, will all play out in downtown Phoenix, and we will be there to let you know what happens.
We need an update on this one. This one is wild.
I'm glad you're going to be right there.
Thank you.
Our award